So with this, we've unlocked the magic carpet pet. I don't know if it has the full effect because this one is from the ports for 300k rep, but you need 330k rep for this one here, magic carpet skilling buff. So I think we need 330k, not just this 300k, but still nice to have it unlocked. It looks pretty decent. But yeah, I think we'll need to get another 19k-ish reputation before we'll be able to use it. So I think we're just going to do some more Menaphos fishing before we even decide to move on out of here. I've been thinking I might get the 63 construction just to save the bait, but considering I have so much bait already and it's really like not that expensive, I might just say screw it and not even bother to get the construction up to 63 for the aquarium yet. Maybe later in the future, I don't know. I'm still undecided at the moment. Okay, this event was 100% worth doing because I got a combat lamp, which I think I'm just going to chuck these all on, I don't even know, hit points, strength maybe, I don't know, whatever, we'll chuck it on strength. And I got these seeds, which aren't really selling, but it does save me like 50k, and these salvages, which are 175k, so that's a lot, and these are like 3k each, I think. So yeah, we just made some big GP from this short event, so super happy about that one. Now the big wildy session, it gave us about 10k or the farming XP, and another one of these medium salvages. These things are kind of insane. 250k, and you can get these at like level 1. These keys are not really that useful, and the ashes are decent, but I don't know how much gold we'll get for that. But yeah, really good update for Jagex. I just wish they tidied up the wilderness a bit in some aspects and changed how the threat system works, because currently how it works, where you know, it's just spawning Onyx dragons and all sorts of stuff, and there's just monsters dashed everywhere that makes some activities way more annoying than they were before. And I think if you opt into PvP, you shouldn't have to deal with the threat system as well at the same time. So I have actually hit 92 fishing, and so I started using the banner boost, which gives us +2 fishing for 30 minutes once a day. So I'll just be doing this until I hit at least 94 base. But the fishing XP an hour here is insane. You can see like 380k. I got my fishing rod to level 10, so time to disassemble it again. But I think we're just gonna keep doing the fishing for another maybe 20-25 minutes, or maybe 23-ish minutes without the rod for now. And then later on we'll disassemble it and then go and use it elsewhere. But I expected this to be like just as much, just as click intensive as, say, aerial fishing. If you've ever done that in OSRS, it's like 4,000, 5,000 clicks an hour, if not more. But thankfully this one is not too bad. It's like you don't have 100% like fling chance. Okay, that was a 100% fling, but see, I got 1, 2, and then 3 XP drops off of that one fish, where sometimes you'll fling them immediately. So it's not too bad. And now you see up here there's like the fishing frenzy streak, which goes up over time up to 200, and that gives you an extra 20% fishing XP based off this activity. It doesn't seem too hard to keep this streak up, but this is quite nice, absolutely insane amount of experience. I also did film a little bit earlier, but I think I mismanaged the clip, but I managed to get the tier 10 overall Menaphos reputation, which is like 3.3 million reputation. So I've got this magic carpet now that will every once in a while spawn one of these right on time, these divine carpet dusts, which give 365 XP. I think it's equivalent to an extra like 5k or so XP an hour. Unfortunately, it's not boosted on the Fresh Start Worlds, so that 5k XP an hour isn't that big, especially if you're doing fishing frenzy like this. But if you're doing one of the other places where you get like 150k XP an hour, it's not too bad, and you know, every little bit helps and is quite useful. So one thing also is I'm going to probably need to go buy a bunch of urns. At the moment we're not using them, but I think in the future, as the competitive period starts to come closer to an end, I'll start using these. But yeah, this fishing frenzy is pretty nice. You can probably just whack it on while I'm in meetings at work, or while I'm AFKing, watching YouTube or something like that. If I'm just listening to it and not really watching directly, if I'm listening to other RuneScape YouTubers, etc., like Yaki, RS, or a friend, then this is kind of the perfect activity to just get into a rhythm and listen to them while you're watching on the second monitor. So yeah, absolutely awesome. A really good update they did here with the deep sea fishing hub. Really like the swarm fishing over there as well. Okay, this was sick. I actually lost my streak a little bit, a couple of times there, but I got from like 35k to like 40k. It's literally like 1 XP a minute on this fishing rod. It's absolutely insane. Definitely going to do some more training there, but obviously I need to get to base 94, and the banners run out for today. But it's not going to take that long to get from 92 to 94, especially because we just have so much AFK time compared to active playing time. And let's just disassemble this fishing rod, which should get us to 50 base. Nice. So we've actually haven't researched some of these, so some of these should get us to maybe 51, and then we'll use our super invention to unlock the faceted components. We'll get some more faceted components and try and go for enhanced devotion, because our daily task today is Jad. I ended up giving up the task from the Vindicta task. I just haven't had any chance to go and kill those bosses, and I to be honest, I don't really like even killing that boss. So yeah, I think I just got to be more aggressive in skipping tasks that I don't like doing and only doing the ones that I do like doing, because yeah, there's a lot of tasks in there that are just absolute ass. So I'm going to try and do both tasks ASAP. Okay, so I've got my 4th faceted component. Time to roll the dice. Will I be lucky? Yes or no? Chuck them in. Apparently 4 is the best way to do. Enhance devoted, please. Please. Hey! Yes, let's go. Alright, this is going to make our devotion, or our melee range mage, protect from melee range mage prayers, do 100% power instead of just 50% for a few seconds. So yeah, super useful. We're going to chuck that on the legs. We do have one more slot. So I think the last one we want to get is biting, because we have scavenging 2 and we have crackling 2, junk food 3, unfortunately. But yeah, if we can get biting as well, we'll have some a bunch of extra damage from the extra crit chance. We only have 2 direct components at the moment. These are an absolute pain to get a hold of. And we also need to get some swift components to make another fishing rod. So yeah, I'm going to try and get those now. Another day, another fishing rodomatic at level 10, which should give us 56. Woo! That's quite nice. I don't think there's anything worth... I guess I could boost up to like 60, and then... I don't think this simple generator or this auto assembler is really useful, and I don't have any of the goblin or dwarven technology for this stuff, but getting the augmented items to max level 15 might be good actually. So I unlocked that, which means that we can basically do combat now and disassemble stuff siphon stuff at maximum level instead of losing it. So that's pretty good. Because we have, obviously the Bandos top, the Bandos body, not the Bandos body, the Torag's body are pretty valuable, so we don't really want to destroy them, and they don't really give good components. I guess the Bandos one does, but maybe at a later date we'll disassemble that, but for now we'll just be siphoning a few things. So we'll be siphoning the Abyssal Bane sword, we'll be disassembling the Zamorak God sword, and the Bandos top and Torag's top. We might disassemble that if we get a Bandos top, but we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, right now I'm just getting more components. The good thing with the fishing automatics is they only require 4 Swift components, which are pretty easy to get via darts or claws. You can get the black claws from Martin Thwaite in the what's it called, the Rogue's Den, with 50 agility and thieving. And the other one is the dexterous components, which you get them just naturally as part of disassembling these maple short bows when going for flexible parts and tensile parts. And then the base parts, you know, really the only way to get them, or rather the best way to get them, is probably just getting... you kind of get them naturally, to be honest, from just disassembling all sorts of black weapons from, you know, the Varrock Diary and stuff like that. We did get 4 direct components, so we might go for a Biting 2 attempt now. I'm basically just every few hours clearing out all 4 stores that sell black battle axes, because that's probably the best way to get this one, considering there's no spears available for sale and there's no pickaxes really available for sale at a decent price. So yeah, basically just buying those black battle axe and black offhand battle axe and selling them disassembling them every couple of hours is the best way to go. But I think right now I'm just going to try and get 2 more of these fishing automatics, because, you know, at the moment I'm just at work, AFKing, and so, you know, doing fishing is probably the best way to do it, considering that's also, you know, our goal is to try and get the halo from the fishing. I'm just going to log out now and give you guys an idea of where we are on the leaderboards. So I think we'll rank, there we go, 106. We are now ranked 98 in invention. Wow, okay, that's pretty nice. And we've gone up a little bit on fishing. We're ranked 141. But now that we have Fishing Frenzy unlocked with our 94 fishing, it should be a lot faster to do that fishing. I was doing some testing earlier, and it seems to be roughly 400k an hour, maybe a little faster with urns, because I haven't really bought any urns yet, but yeah, it's pretty damn fast. I don't really know if the aura works to improve the catch rate, or if even you want to improve the catch rate, because it seems like you get more XP with a bad catch rate than a good catch rate, to be honest. But yeah, we'll have to do some more testing with that, to be honest. And we've also had the weekly reset, so we got to knock out, you know, Tears of Guthix, Meg, Herbie Werby, etc. While we're doing that. And also in the challenges for this week, there's also a Death Touch Dart, you know, medium dungeoneering box, and a dungeoneering wildcard. So those are kind of the 2 big ones that we're going to be super interesting for. I'm not really sure what to use my Death Touch Dart on. Some people were saying next, some people were saying like one of the EDs, but I think it's just going to be super hard to even attempt that. So I'm probably just going to use it at the Calfight King. But if you guys know a better use that's actually somewhat feasible in Fresh Start Worlds, please let me know and I'll try and do it. Another 5 direct components, and well, some crafted components too, means we get another chance at Biting 2, please. Yes! Okay. Alright, with this we have the perfect setup, well, the perfect pre-Ancient Invention setup with terrible components to get our armor looking amazing. So if I chuck this onto here, we now have on the top one here, Scavenging 2, Crackling 2, unfortunately with Junk Food 3, but we can replace this at a later date. We're probably going to just destroy this when we get a Bandos chestplate anyways, so it's not too bad. And then on the bottom we have Enhanced Devoted 2 and Biting 2. So this gives us a 4% chance to crit opponents. So we're going to be doing a lot of damage on people with this bad boy. Also, we got to unlock being able to get with a Super Invention Potion, we can unlock this Augment max level 15, which means we can siphon stuff instead of destroying it and still get the max XP. So yeah, that's going to be awesome. Oh, we need some more base parts for this one. Alright, well, I'm going to disassemble some more stuff to get another fishing rod and fish for the remaining time I have at work, and then I think we'll do some more other methods to get our combat up and get well, we got to do a Jad actually as well, so I might do a melee fight cave, which I did on OSRS in leagues Leagues 2 and Leagues 3, but I haven't done it recently, so and I haven't done it on RS3, so it might be a bit spicy, but we'll see what we can do. 8 more waves, a little bit of a status report. I feel like this is harder than in OSRS because you're not really like stepping back in and out of their range, you know, because you have to kind of do attacks all the time. And the other thing is you can't flick as efficiently as you can in OSRS. It is possible, but it's a little weird to do. And in terms of the Fresh Start World specifically, you do get your prayer back, but comparing OSRS to RS3, you know, in OSRS your prayers have 100% effectiveness. In RS3 it's not really the case. You get only 50%, and then if you're if you use devotion, it becomes 100% for 9.6 seconds. And we also have some enhanced devotion on our ability here, which gives us what is it, 3 seconds worth of 100% protection prayers. So there's a lot of time where you don't have your 100% protection prayers. So like for example, if I jump out here and start attacking these guys in melee range, there's still a pretty good chance they'll hit them. Of course I have a pretty good chance of blocking it just based off the fact that my defense is so high. So you know, you do take less damage in that aspect. And once you actually have the enhanced devotion on, sure, you take less damage, but it seems like the RS3 fight caves are actually harder than the OSRS fight caves, which is something I was not expecting, I guess. I expected it to be, you know, way easier and a pushover, but yeah, it's just not the case at all. So interesting to see, you know, what's harder, what's easier in RS3 compared to OSRS. Okay, here we go, heading into Jad. Obviously the time is quite slow, 53 minutes, but I've just been regenning using the little perk thing. I'm a little nervous because I haven't done a Jad on RS3 for a long time, and I had never done a melee Jad on RS3. So yeah, let's hope for the best and get in there and get some kills. Okay, that was way dirtier than I like it to be, but we managed to get that down. Holy shit. Basically out of food, heals, prayer and everything. I had to jump out a few times to regen just because things were not going as planned, and yeah, he spawned multiple healers, but we managed to get it. So now we have this lovely fire cave. Wow, a lot of points for that too, and we did our daily task too, which gave us a ton of points. What was it, 10k XP and 10 Reaper points. So let's get a new task and hope that we can do it better than that one, because that one was ass. I forgot to record an outro clip for this episode, so yeah, if you've enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe. I have like 2 to 3 days worth of clips that I'm going to be uploading in the next few days, but I'm a little bit behind schedule at the moment, just because I've been absolutely smashed at work and in real life, so I haven't had a chance to upload much, but I'm going to be uploading over the next few days. If you appreciate the video, please like and subscribe, and appreciate you spending your time watching. There's also one comment I'd like to respond to here. Simon Porks this, I don't know if I pronounced that right, says, "You have the weirdest UI layout ever and I'm loving it." I find this hilarious. Trust me, there is a method to my madness. So the reason why I have everything on the left and right sides is because, you know, when it's on this screen in 1080p, it's kind of perfect. And then if I show you what it looks like on my other screen, if I just pull it over to my 4K screen, you guys will see, where is it here? Turn this one off. It looks like this. So maybe you guys can't see it that well, but it still maintains a pretty decent view. So I'll just maybe let me squeeze it down so you guys can see what I'm talking about. This is gonna look a little weird, but it kind of shows you how you know, how perfect how it's still pretty decent. So when I'm playing other games in AFK, I still have a somewhat decent interface on this side that isn't squished and completely messed up. So yeah, hopefully that explains a bit more why I have my UUP set up the way that I do. And I just wanted to say too that, you know, I read every single comment. I reply to most of them if I have something interesting to add. Otherwise, if I don't have something interesting to add, I don't reply to them. But yeah, alright, see you guys for real now.